Welcome, beloveds. We are all beloveds of God and the Divine Mother. We are this energy from her, from the emanation of the heart beyond time and space. There, pure light, pure love exists. And when we attune to that frequency, we too begin to vibrate at that love frequency. And an inner joy bubbles up in your heart and in your mind and shines out your soul. In tune and at the frequency of love, everything changes around you. There is only this love, this peace. You walk in a bubble of light, separate from this world of trouble. To get back to that light just takes a moment of closing your eyes to this world, touching your own God flame, looking through the eye of spirit. That memory will flood your heart and mind and soul, and a new sense of peace will come. We just let go of everything else. Let the love flow. Let compassion, kindness, and all of a sudden, new eyes will appear in your spirit, and those are the eyes of the Divine Mother. So that's the purpose of meditation. That's why we continually check in with her in spirit and in truth to recalibrate our frequency with hers. And that love brings us joy, and that love brings us peace. And in that peace is stillness. Nothing more needs to be done. Nothing more needs to be said. All is forgiven. All is as it should be. So in this meditation, we are all going to go into that flame of love of the Divine Mother. Let her hold you for 20 minutes. Let her recalibrate your frequencies. And then when we come to the new day tomorrow, we'll have the strength, the will, the love, and the wisdom to love the world into a better place. So wherever you are in cyberspace, on Facebook and on YouTube, and a shout out to Christy. I hope you are in 73-degree temperature with a nice blanket and a sweater on. And to Michael out there in Ashland, Oregon. And those people on the East Coast who tune in Kentucky, take a moment to take this opportunity to make your area, the room that you're in, holy by emanating just love. And that is holiness. That is wholeness. And that comes from the source. And when we choose to be love and to be loving, to be our loving self, we bring that frequency to the earth, which brings healing to the planet and all that live on it. So wherever you are, close your eyes with me for a moment as I offer this prayer to the Divine Mother. And then as you open your own heart chakra, as you allow this love to come filling into your heart, not human love, pure God love. O Divine Mother, we are here. Be with us now. O holy angels of God, servants of the Most High, light of lights, come into this room. Come into every room, in every house, in every town, in every country. Let this divine love bring the greatest healing, the greatest joy, the most beautiful spiritual experience to everyone. Let the rain fall from heaven as divine love, divine peace, divine stillness, divine clarity. So we'll start our meditation now. Just remember, give it to God. Rest in the arms of the Divine Mother. There is your sanctuary, your peace, your place of rest. coming back. Let's make sure that we've dropped all thoughts, past, future, and just center into this moment, this now moment. And this moment matters the most. And to really embody this now moment. Your soul journey has taken you far and wide to many places on earth and in spirit. But you are here now. And everything is as it should be. And we rest in this moment, in this reality of everything is as it should be. And with that, there is a tremendous letting go. No longer trying to swim upstream. We are in a flow of love, light, streaming from the Divine Mother. And the current of her love lifts us higher into the light than we've ever been before. And we float in this current of light, of joy, of peace, of this now moment. And we are lifted higher and higher, and the light is brighter and brighter. And in this current of love, of life, of joy, of creation, the more we surrender, the higher we float above all the noise. Now let's take a moment now to allow this golden liquid light to gently work its magic, gently absorb the spiritual light, the liquid light, the white, hot, fiery light. And we drink it in. Every cell, every atom, every particle of being is now supercharged, recalibrated, repolarized into a new higher frequency. Allow, welcome, and attract this light. light is all-knowing. It touches, places, memories, heals, brings wisdom. And we effortlessly are floating in a universe of this golden liquid light. And now we return knowing as light workers, light creators, light givers, that we will bring this light to this earth, to our people. And one by one, this light this beautiful light, this lovely light, this God light will bring more joy to the earth, more peace to the children who live here. More happiness. And the invisible beings, the blessed little ones who maintain all of creation, all of matter, the little fairies, gnomes, the elementals of the air, the water, and the fire. They too can drink this light that we bring. They too have their burdens removed from their struggle of removing the pollution, the negative energies of humanity, the wars, the arguments. All this weighs heavy on the invisible ones. And we can be a source for them too. And they look to us as light workers They look to us and pray to us for help. So let's take a moment and see all the elemental beings of the earth, the little ones, washed in the rain of this liquid light, fed and nurtured, healed and blessed. And let us all see that happening, see the earth happy again. Spring is coming, and with spring comes opportunity. And a new day. And when you're ready, open your eyes, stretch your legs. It's a new day. It's a new beginning. It's a new adventure. I think the spring equinox is the 20th, so that is coming up in less than 10 days. Today's the 9th, 11 days. So the cold winter, the dark winter, and all of a sudden, in just 11 days, something new is about to happen. I've already started to notice in my backyard, the hummingbird nest seems to be very busy. Right next to you, Leslie, there's a little hummingbird nest in the avocado tree. And these little finches every morning come and visit me. They fly in the window, they peck at the window when I'm making my coffee or a smoothie. And I talk to him for a few minutes, or her, I don't know. And they sit in the little ficus tree by my kitchen window. And I think, as they're trying to communicate with me, there's some message about reality that they are speaking of. A message about springtime and life, awakening, which is symbolic of the soul awakening to spirit, to source. new awakenings, deeper and deeper into the light, deeper and deeper into the infinite. And the deeper you go, the more joy you feel. And Yogananda called it ever new joy, ever new joy. And the joy is within. The kingdom of God is within. So in the going within, we discover the inner joy that is infinite. So we have 11 more days, and then on that day, another shift, another change. The whole planet feels it. The whole solar system announces it. And our whole galaxy will experience it. And in just, I think, 5 days, I will be giving my talk on Our Lady of Guadalupe, which on the surface seems like a very superficial myth. Some might discount what I'm going to be talking about. But really what I'm going to be talking about is how the love of the Divine Mother can see in the future, has influenced the greatest of all who have ever walked the earth, and brought this rescue mission to Mexico. And I'm going to be refuting modern historians on many levels, with Cortez especially, and Columbus, giving many insights into their souls and into their motives that they do not teach in schools. And I got this inspiration on Christmas. And in that inspiration, it was so powerful, so strong, that I had to start getting it together, making arrangements to give this presentation, and letting other people know that, there's something amazing about to be released. Some information not known, not even considered. I'll be also talking about St. Luke, who I happen to find to be one of my favorite saints. I had no idea of this person. He wasn't one of the apostles. He was a convert from from Paul, but he was highly educated, and in his book of Luke in the Gospels, he exactly places all these events. And the book of Luke is called Mary's baby book, because he details a lot of information that is not written about by the others who were in this patriarchal kind of masculine men's club thing. But Luke went and visited the Divine Mother. He actually painted her, and there are many icons of her from him. He was a good artist. And he actually carved a statue of her. And that statue came to influence Christopher Columbus to discover America, or the New World. He had no idea what it was. He was trying to do, other than he was trying to bring the good news, the gospel, that God is love, to the world. In the most simplest motives, in the purest intentions, in the clearest directions of the Divine Mother. What we did not know in Jerusalem, what we did not know in Spain, Portugal, or Italy, is something absolutely horrible was happening in Mexico. It was the most horrific crime against humanity ever recorded. And the only way the Divine Mother could get someone to rescue her children is she had to inspire certain people. And she saw this. She saw all of this 40 AD. She saw it all. And she saw that she was coming to the New World to save not just Mexico, but all the continent, North and South America. So that's kind of the highlights of it. I will also be talking about the living image that she gave us, that's there. And we'll have, towards the end, we're going to invite her to speak to each and every person in the class, just as she spoke to me when I saw her in Mexico City. We're going to invite her. We're going to bring her divine presence, which is eternal, which is omnipresent, and we'll have a sharing afterwards. And I'll be very interested to see what different messages she gives each person. So that is this Sunday. If you're on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time, it's at 10 o'clock. If you're in Mountain Standard Time, it's at 11. And if you're on the East Coast, it's probably much earlier, we'll say, or much later. It'll be much later, so it'll probably be noon your time in New York City. If it's 10 here, it's 1 Eastern Standard Time. So you'll have to calibrate your own clocks and make sure that you're on the right timetable, because it will be a live release.
So tell people how they can register.
So how you register, if you're on my Facebook, Temple of Clarity Facebook page, you will see the advertisement for it right there. It's the website. If you click on that Meru University website, it takes you to a link. You can go to the heartcenter.org website too and click on the banner, which will take you where you can register for the event. And it's through the Meru University that I'll be doing this stream.
It's 90 minutes.
It's 90 minutes. Originally, I had 160 slides, and they told me I had to get it down to 60. And somehow I got it to just about 100. The imagery, it's also like a beautiful class in art. I've gotten all the famous artists and their paintings, and I got the copyright-free versions of them depicting the story that I'm about to tell when it starts at 40 A.D. and how she came to Mexico City in 1531. So there was a whole series of setups she orchestrated. It's amazing, it's miraculous, it's beautiful how all these things happen. The greatest miracles in the history of mankind were all set up for this one event. So you can register if you feel this is your calling, you're interested in that. I am highly excited. I've gone over each and every slide and each and every detail to kind of, it's not a history lesson, but it is like I condensed it to get just this perspective that is not spoken about. And the motive is this truth has to be spoken, has to be recorded in time and space. And I think there's going to be a celebration in heaven when this happens. And so I am so excited to do this. It's not my thing to do these kind of presentations, but like Juan Diego, when she came to him, he says, I am the littlest. I am the end of the rope. Have contact, a bishop or a priest and have them, talk to the head bishop, because he won't listen to me. He said, I am nobody. And she said, it has to be from you. And somehow I feel like I have fallen into that category. I says, we have people that have PhDs, they're professional presenters and highly educated. Somehow this has to come from me, from her.
They don't have your passion. They don't have your passion.
They don't have my passion, Lori says, and they don't have. So when you get an inspiration, and Leslie, when you're inspired to create, it comes, and when you fulfill that, there is a celebration also within you, within the universe within. So follow your joy, and that will take you far beyond where you expect to go. And this has been my joy, bringing this together. And I want to thank everyone who helped me. Kathleen Marie Alexander, if you're watching, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Claire Brown and Boyd. And of course, David. for giving me this platform, this place to where I can share my passion and my gift with the greater light workers and community. Now I'd like to just pass the mic around if anybody would like to share anything. What are you doing? What is your passion? What is your love?
My passion is building Solometry, which has the brands of Soul Gym, Gym Bag, Soul Shape, and Om Speak, and building that quantum wellness company. And that's my...
What is that? There's people online that don't know. Can you give us like
Yeah,
the Cliff Notes version?
I can. So, Telemetry is the parent company now. It was Soul Gym, but Soul Gym is its own thing. And basically, this company started on the thought. So just how thought can take form, which is kind of cool, was why isn't there a gym for the soul where you can go and work on your inner thoughts, inner feelings, and not, because sometimes it's hard to do at home, right? So that thought turned into the idea of a gym for the soul, which is Soul Gym, where you could go do meditations. You can go and get on different pieces of equipment that work on at your superconscious, on your energy field, your biofield, your subtle energy field, whatever term you want to use.
And it's spelled differently, spelled for people.
SOULJYM. And those are facilities, and it's a scalable facility. I have an airport version, which is super cool, all the way up to an inpatient rehabilitation facility. There's discussions on that, as well as, a boutique type gym, as well as a full scale gym. That's just one brand. The other brand is Gym Bag. It's a mobile app to book holistic, metaphysical, alternative medicine services. It's in pre-launch now, so it's in beta. So if people wanted to check it out, they could. It's gymbag.app, JYMBAG.app. Yes, you can book oracle card readings, shamanic healings. There's who else is on there right now? There's chakra balancing. So there's a bunch of different people on there now. More are coming online as people choose to sign up, because it's free to list your services. And then people can just book stuff, whether it be remote or in person when we get to be back to in person. The other app that will be launching later this year is called Soul Shape, and that's where you can buy metaphysical products and subscription boxes. And I've got one subscription box that's in development that will take you through the different soul muscles, whether it be self-love, self-worth, purpose, intuition, harmony, balance. There'll be an activity every month and a product that will support that activity. So that's a cool subscription box, but it's a product. So think of it like a metaphysical store online that's in like Etsy world. So any vendor that's selling metaphysical products or equipment can post on Soul Shape. That's the vision for Soul Shape. And then lastly is called Om Speak, which is a speaker and wellness bureau. Because I foresee that the content for metaphysical topics, quantum wellness topics, will be in demand, but it's not easy to find speakers because it's, we're the fringe. And so the wellness resorts that are being built, the corporate wellness programs that are going deeper and further into spirituality and wholeness and self-worth are looking for content. And so OmSpeak will be that place where people can find content. And I've been telling my friends to get your programs to me. Collect. I've got a couple of people that work together and they have collectives where they have like 3-day, 4-day, 5-day workshops. And I'm just collecting a catalog because I know demand will happen in 2022. So that's what OmSpeak is. Keynotes, events. Perhaps we'll go into producing events, wellness events, kind of like LA Conscious, like at Expo. Who knows? But that's Telemetry Corporation, a quantum wellness company. So those are the 4 brands that we're launching with in the next 2 years. That's my passion. Big time quantum wellness. No. You have no joy? You're not working on anything, Carlos?
No, I'm not working on anything.
Carlos is continuing to develop his shamanic skills, and he will be letting us know when he's doing another presentation here sometime soon.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, let's put something together maybe next month.
Yeah, see?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I mean, Lori spoke it, and now
Sure.
it's here. It's anchored in time and space. We will discuss it, afterwards, and then
We will let you know next week what date it's going to be.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe for the spring because
That's good.
we
That's
all
good.
need
Welcoming the
a
spring.
cleansing, the healings, the drugs.
First Tuesday after the 20th.
Let's see. I can pull
We're
it
going to
together.
decide that now. It's the 22nd? Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's the 23rd. So maybe the 30th, or what's your feeling, Carlos?
The 23rd.
I am ready whenever.
The 23rd.
We have to, the only thing I have to coordinate it with my new job.
Okay.
And this is what I don't know. When I know my schedule,
I would like,
We will let you know very soon.
yes.
and then we would like to promote it also.
Yes, we will promote it
And Lizzie,
also.
you'll be there. You were there at the last one, right?
It's very powerful.
But we have to take Christy here because Christy,
Christy will come.
we have to talk seriously to her.
I will make sure she comes.
Okay.
All right, it's all arranged.
I am there.
Okay, what am I doing? I'm living in the pure love bubble. And I imagine that that's what Amma, the loving saint, lives in. It's the same thing. So after ascending a week and a half ago and leaving my body personality more or less behind, I ascended into pure love, and so I've just been radiating out pure love. That's a pretty big passion and way of being. And other than that, I am being the Divine Mother embodiment for thousands of, especially East Indians, that communicate with me on Facebook, primarily, wanting to build ashrams for me all over India, but I don't really see that that's necessary. I can sit here and beam them out. Pure love and anything else that's needed. So it's a divine life all of the time. And I love you all. We are one.
I want to say hello to David and Eric online. Saint Eric and David the Beloved. God bless you both. Since it's 2021 and there is this new start, this new beginning, I was looking at our pictures when we went to see the Lemurians in Ramona, and that little journey that we all took, that was really fun. And I was thinking maybe we could do some community stuff again on weekends. We were talking about going to the Vastu temple, the Hindu temple in Chino Hills, and maybe going back to see the beautiful Kuan Yin Buddhist temple and having lunch with the monks up there. I was planning to do that also. We can talk about doing little community outings on a Saturday again, as this new change is coming, and this new, I'm sure, awakening of many people on how precious life is, how precious time is, and how we need to all invest in spirituality, in our community, in our souls, in our soul gym. So this is, time is precious, and we have this time, which is a grace given to us as an opportunity to grow spiritually and flower in our divine virtues that we are intended by God in the beginning to outpicture. And as we do that collectively, we can magnetize greater and greater miracles, healings, manifestations, signs and wonders of the Holy Spirit. So keep that in mind, you guys. I know you guys want to go on a hike, and I think Marcos is going to spearhead that. He wants to go to a place called Eagle Rock in Warner Hot Springs. Have you heard of it, Carlos? No. Warner Hot Springs? There's a rock, the Native American Indians used to have ceremonies there. It looks like an eagle. And Marcos went on this hike last year, and he sent me a picture of it, and I says, I didn't even know that was there. So it's on the way to Mount Palomar, but you just take the left as you go towards Lake Henshaw. There's a place called Warner Hot Springs. Have you ever been there?
When I was a kid.
Yeah. Out there along the along that that trail that goes from Mexico to what do they call that trail? Goes from Mexico all the way up to Canada. That people walk every year. They start in springtime. Actually, they're going to be starting in pretty soon. What's the name of that trail?
It's not the Appalachian, that's on the East Coast. It's not that, I can't get that on my head.
Yeah, that's on the East Coast.
I know what you're talking about. It was in that movie Wild.
It was in the movie Wild.
Oh, right. What is that called?
What's the name of that trail, you guys? Oh, Cleo's here online. God bless you, Cleo. Blessings to all, she says.
Blessings back.
Blessings back from all of us, especially Lori, who's here. Are you in town? Or are you traveling right now, Cleo? You live in Carlsbad, I think. Well, anyways, Carlos is going to be doing a ceremony for us in a couple weeks. We're kind of roping him into it, so
He's already agreed.
he is. He's already agreed. He's smiling.
He has no choice anyway.
So we'll have a let's have that ceremony, and we'll have like a potluck with it, some snacks and things. So a little
Chloe?
Chloe. Yeah. Well, to end this session, let's again close our eyes to this world. And with our whole heart, with our entire soul, with the entire completeness of ourselves, every good thing that we've ever done, every kind word, every prayer that we ever said, all that is composing our light body, our Merkaba. And this light body we activate now, and we supercharge it with the love of our heart, the love for the Divine Mother, the love for Father Spirit. And we ask all those, our ancestors, all the stars in heaven, every solar system, every universe, all those who are composed of pure light, love, to join us in this resurrection, this new birth of spirituality here on planet Earth. And we are cooperating with you to bring this into manifestation. We visualize it. We see it in our dreams. We manifest it in our daily work and prayers. And we extend this energy out to all our spiritual family, all light workers, to all the friends here at the Temple of Clarity, everyone that's ever been here. We pulse out this frequency from our Merkaba, our light body. And so it is. Good night, everyone. God bless you. Tomorrow I'll be doing the rosary. Thursday would be the 10 Vows of the Bodhisattva, the Kuan Yin rosary. And then Sunday I'll be doing the presentation on Our Lady Guadalupe. God bless you, and thank you so much for what you do for the Divine Mother, what you do for bringing beauty, love, and joy on earth. Good night.